Hi, this is Muhyiddin Sheikh, and I welcome you to International Speakers Academy. Guys, today I'm going to teach you the present continuous tense. It's a very simple tense. It's very easy as well. We will have a look at its rules, and after that, we will learn how to use them, and by the question and answer which is given in the practice section, we will practice the question and answer with new vocabularies in order to make our tongue fluent. I would like to share with you one thing. Understanding is not doing. Many of the times we understand something and we think that is enough. My dear friend, that's not appropriate. Once you have understood it, you have to practice in order to deliver. Right? The more you practice, the better you become. The better you become, the better you perform. So, this is not just about understanding, but to practice the sentences and vocabularies in order to become fluent. Because I make this video in order to make you an impeccable English speaker. So guys, with these words, let's start our today's session on the topic of the present continuous tense. Let's get started. The present continuous tense, active voice, right? As you know that I have been making videos on active voice. Once we have finished all the active voice, then we will begin the videos of passive voice. All right, so let's have a look at the definition. The present continuous tense is used to describe an action which is happening now. We use the present continuous tense to speak about the work which is happening right now, which is going on. When you translate it in Hindi, it will be ho raha hai, ho rahi hai. This will be at the end of the Hindi sentence. So whenever you find raha hai, rahi hai at the end of the Hindi sentence, you should understand that is the present continuous tense. To make the sentence of those sentences in English, you have to use the rule of the present continuous tense, active voice. So let's have a look at the rule. In affirmative sentence, when the subject is I, we use am and then we add ing to the verb. For example, I am teaching you the English grammar. I am talking to you. He is going to America. We are having conversation. When the subject is you, we, they, plural, then we use are and then we add ing to the verb. Example, you are doing great job. He is going to his college. We are helping the poor. They are driving cars. Ram and Mohan are selling books. If the subject is he, she, it, singular, we use is and then we add ing to the verb. He is making a mobile. She is cooking food. It is raining. Raj is teaching students. In interrogative sentence means when you have to ask a question. First we use am when the subject is I and then we add ing to the verb. So when the subject is you, we, they, plural, we use are first, then the or subject, and then ing to the verb. If the subject is he, she, it, and you want to ask question about them, then we use is in the beginning, then the subject, and then we add ing to the verb. If there is a interrogative pronoun like what, when, how, who, how much, etc., then those interrogative pronouns will come before am, before are, and before is. For example, Am I disturbing you? What am I telling you? Second, are you doing your homework on time? Where are you going? Are we distributing sweets? What are we distributing? Is he playing in the garden? Where is he playing? Is she cooking food? What is she cooking? So these were the examples of question without interrogative pronoun and with the interrogative pronoun. Now we will have a look at the rule of negative sentence. Right? If the subject is I, then we use am not and then we add ing to the verb. If the subject is you with a plural, we use are not and then we add ing to the verb. When the subject is he, she, it singular, we add is not and then we add ing to the verb. For example, he is not doing his homework. She is not abusing. It is not raining. I am not disturbing you. You are not doing your homework. They are not paying attention. So guys, these were the rules of simple present tense, continuous tense. Now we will have a look at the examples, the sentences which have been given for your practice. That is very important. So we will practice these sentences, and if you get a new vocabulary you don't know the meaning of, you note it down, right? Because vocabulary is as important as grammar. You know grammar, but if you fall short of vocabulary, you will get stuck while speaking. So make sure that you have a very rich bank of the vocabulary. So let's get started. I am learning English. Learning, सीखना. मैं English सीख रहा हूँ. You are pretending. Pretend is the main verb. ing has been added because of continuous tense. So you are pretending. तुम बहाना बना रहे हो. Pretend means बहाना बनाना. We are praising you. हम तुम्हारी तारीफ कर रहे हैं. Praise means तारीफ करना. They are abusing. Abuse means गाली देना. वो लोग गाली दे रहे हैं. Jack and Mac are extinguishing the fire. Extinguish, आग बुझाना. Jack और Mac आग बुझा रहे हैं. He is feeling giddy. उसे चक्कर आ रहा है. Feel means महसूस करना and giddy मतलब चक्कर. He is feeling giddy. उसे चक्कर आ रहा है. She is arguing with Dinah. वो डायना के साथ बहस कर रही है. आर्ग्यू मींस बहस करना. इट इज रेनिंग हेवीली. रेन मींस बारिश होना एंड हेवीली मतलब तेज. तेज बारिश हो रही है. स्टेन इज फाइटिंग विथ मी. स्टेन इज द नेम. सो स्टेन लड़ रहा है मेरे साथ. इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस. एम आई डिस्टर्बिंग यू. डिस्टर्ब मींस खलल डालना, रुकावट पैदा करना. सो एम आई डिस्टर्बिंग यू, क्या मैं तुम्हें डिस्टर्ब कर रहा हूं. आर यू डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग स्वीट्स. डिस्ट्रीब्यूट बांटना. क्या तुम मिठाई बांट रहे हो. आर दे क्रिटिसाइजिंग अस. क्या वो लोग हमारी बुराई कर रहे हैं. क्रिटिसाइज मींस बुराई करना, निंदा करना या तनकीद करना. सो आर दे क्रिटिसाइजिंग अस. क्या वो लोग हमारी बुराई कर रहे हैं. इज ही रिपेंटिंग. क्या वो पछता रहा है. रिपेंट पछताना. इज शी बैक बाइटिंग अस. बैक बाइट मींस चुगली करना. क्या वो हमारी चुगली कर रही है. नेगेटिव सेंटेंस. आई एम नॉट बोस्टिंग माई सेल्फ. मैं खुद की डिंग नहीं हाँक रहा. बोस्ट मतलब डिंग मारना, बड़ाई करना. यू आर नॉट डाउजिंग द फायर. डाउज मींस आग बुझाना. अभी अभी आपने एक और वर्ड सीखा, एक्सटिंग्विश. एक्सटिंग्विश मींस ऑल्सो आग बुझाना एंड डाउज means also आग बुझाना. So you are not dousing the fire. तुम आग नहीं बुझा रहे हो. We are not flattering him. हम उसकी चमचागिरी नहीं कर रहे हैं. Flatter चमचागिरी करना, खुशामद करना, मस्का लगाना. He is not memorizing the lesson. वो सबक याद नहीं कर रहा है. Dinah is not teasing her friends. Tease चिढ़ाना. Dinah अपने फ्रेंड्स को नहीं चिढ़ा रही है. Question and answer. Right, have a look. How can we ask question and answer the question. What are you doing? I am reading a book. तुम क्या कर रहे हो. मैं किताब पढ़ रहा हूं. What is happening? क्या हो रहा है? We are talking, हम बात कर रहे हैं. What is he doing? वो क्या कर रहा है? He is stealing money. वो पैसा चुरा रहा है. Who is quarreling there? वहां कौन झगड़ रहा है? Jill and Dinah are quarreling. Jill और Dinah झगड़ रहे हैं. Where are you going? तुम कहाँ जा रहे हो? I am going to my office. मैं अपने ऑफिस जा रहा हूँ. Who are you talking with? तुम किससे बात कर रहे हो? I am talking with my brother. मैं अपने भाई से बात कर रहा हूँ. So friends, this was the rule of present continuous tense. Very simple, very easy, but you have to practice. You have to practice so much so that you start feeling very comfortable speaking such sentences and memorize the vocabulary, what you have learned now. And if you have any question or you want me to make a video on a particular subject topic where you are getting stuck, then you do mention it in the chat box, in the comment box, right? And then I will definitely make a video on that topic in order to make you a fluent English speaker. Thank you very much for watching this video. Keep watching, keep learning, and subscribe the channel, like it, share it with others. So guys, take care. Catch you in the next video.